Hello, my friends. Have you ever had bad, negative, dark, or even evil thoughts that you wanted to eliminate from your mind, but the more you tried to drive them away, the more they became attached to you? The more you fought them, the stronger they got. And consequently, you got tired and felt you were weaker than them, you were controlled by them. I had this struggle quite a bit before. It bothered me a lot, to be honest with you. But today, let me share with you an experience, a lesson that I have learned for myself, and it has been quite helpful for me. Hopefully, it will also help you if you have this kind of struggle. Not so long ago, in an afternoon, I was walking around in Fatima Sanctuary in Portugal, where our Mother Mary appeared in 1917. It was in the twilight, kind of late for that hour. I went into Paul VI Pastoral Center Hall to look for a chance for confession. The place was huge, as you know, but at that time, it was very quiet. I went to the confessionals area. No one was around. Perhaps all people had gone to dinner to prepare themselves for the night rosary service at the sanctuary, as usual. So I told myself that I didn't have enough luck to do confession here because I had a flight back to Rome the next morning. But because the atmosphere felt very sacred, this is a very special place, right, as you know, I decided to sit back for a moment just to pray and to enjoy the place. When I was about to leave, I heard someone's steps approaching me. It was a young man, kind of dark-skinned, slimmer, but surely more handsome than me. He was wearing his flip-flops. That's why I could hear his steps coming. We said hello and we talked a little bit. I asked him about confession schedule there, and it turned out that he was a confessor. He was taking a walk after dinner. It was his day off, and normally he would not go to this area on his day off. But that time, for some reason, he just wanted to walk in to check. So I was blessed with an opportunity to confess. I shared with him my struggle with bad, negative, or even evil thoughts that seemed to overwhelm me. He listened calmly, no concerned expression on his face, as if he had understood clearly my whole struggle. It was very amazing. Then he advised me with 2 points. First, thoughts that pop up in our mind without our evil intention or cooperation are not sins. No, they are not sins. They are just thoughts. Second, those thoughts are like bad spiritual winds. Just imagine, if we try to stop the winds, we actually create more pressure against ourselves. The winds feel stronger. Of course, the ideal way is to avoid the winds. But this is not always possible to avoid this kind of winds. In this case, when we cannot avoid the winds, the best way to deal with them is to let them pass naturally, gently. Don't try to stop them or push them back. Let them come and go naturally. Only when we try to control them will they cause their impact or influence on us. When they pop up in our mind, be aware of them, but don't pay attention to them. Just ignore them and they will lose their power. At times, they would come back, and again, just ignore them. Let them pass and continue to do your good work. Don't waste your time and energy on these passing thoughts. They are passing. The advice of this priest has been very helpful to me, my friends. Before closing this reflection, I would like to add another note here from my own experience. One of the most direct and vulnerable faculties in our human structure seems to be our mind. Our mind. Based on this, Satan will take advantage of those negative thoughts that pop up naturally to cause in our mind a state of confusion, chaos, frustration, fear, and so on, to take away our inner calm and peace. So please be aware of this to avoid damage. Okay, my friends, I hope this little sharing is helpful to you. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.